Welcome to Commission Thursday, where we believe that every believer is a light, every believer is a salt, every believer is Christ's ambassador, and every believer is the carrier of the message of good news. Why do we say that you are the light, you are the salt, and you are the Christ ambassador? One of the major crimes that always happen in a nation is treason. And treason is when an individual or a group of people tend to go against the rules of the land to overthrow the government. And this one is one of the highest level of rebellion. And because of this, I just want us to focus on a portion of scripture as we look at this, why God has always empowered us to be that light and the salt. In the book of Luke chapter 19, verses 19, the scripture says, "And he called his 10 servants and delivered to them 10 pounds, and said unto them, Occupy till I come." Listen to verse 14. "But his citizens hated him, and sent a message after him, saying, We will not have this man to reign over us." So look at the picture. Somebody is delegating somebody a role. You know, in the aspect of leadership, when somebody delegates a role, it simply means you have the same power, the same ability, the same potential, and the voice compared to the person who has delegated you the task. But some people say that we are not going to do this because we don't want this person to rule over us, a sign of pride. Now, after acknowledging that they're not, because of the pride, they did the next thing, which is rebellious, and they say, we are not going to allow this person. But listen to the word that he said, "Occupy till I come." So when Christ was sending us, he's sending us to rebellious people, people who are not willing to subject to his voice, people who are disobedient because they obey the prince of this world, who is Satan. So when Christ came, he came to change the system that has corrupted the ways of man. And when Christ came, he came in form of human being. Then he died on the cross. And the scripture said that cursed is the man who hung on a pole. So he carried our curse upon himself so that we will have a life that is not subjected to pride and rebellious. The life that is not subjected to the treason of the Satan kingdom. So the reason why God had to do this is so that he will find his expression through mankind. So the world is full of hatred. The world is full of anger. The world is full of pride. But God is looking for a generation or an individual whom he can express himself through that particular individual. So when we say that you are the light, you are the salt, you are Christ's ambassador, the question is, can Christ express himself through you? In your family, in your workplace, in all that you do, can Christ find his expression through you? The way you relate with people, the way you talk with people, can people see Christ in you because he's revealed through you? Or are you of that particular kingdom that is subjected to treason, pride, and rebellious? So in this particular week, I just want you to introspect and look down in your life. Which areas of your life that you live and does not manifest the glory of God? It might be in your speech, in your character, in your relationship. I just want you to come up with strategy and say that I'm going to be the light of the world. So I'm going to allow Jesus Christ to be expressed through me. Be blessed.